Good afternoon. Workers at the Dounreay nuclear site from a second trade union have backed strike action in a dispute over pay. Unite members have voted in favour of a walkout. G&B workers have previously voted for industrial action. Both unions have around 450 members working at the complex. The dispute centres on a 4.5% pay offer. Weather warnings have been issued with 2 days of disruption expected as Storm Kathleen hits the country. Routes including the A9 have already been affected by snow. Rain and high winds are also expected to cause disruption. Humza Yousaf insists ministers did not make the decision to sack the bosses of CalMac. The First Minister also said he wants all agencies involved to have a laser-like focus on delivering for island communities. He's visiting Stornoway today, where he'll face tough questions over the company's reliability. Wildfires in Scotland are becoming larger and burning for longer. That's the warning from firefighters as they gear up for wildfire season. Since 2010, crews have attended around 2,500 wildfires. With the threat growing, they've announced a rollout of specialist kit and more tactical advisors so they can scale up their emergency response.
So we've seen a change in fire behaviour in Scotland. So not just more fires, but the fires we are getting are larger and more difficult to deal with. And this equipment is both to combat that, but also we know that climate change is having an impact, and that's going to continue to present challenges. So this is us getting ahead of the curve and making sure that we're equipped for the here and now, but also for what might come.
Easter provided a flicker of hope for retailers, according to an industry body. The Scottish Retail Consortium says March had the best shopping traffic since November, even though shopper footfall fell for a 6th month in a row. To sport, and Aberdeen interim manager Peter Leven insists the squad is not distracted by speculation about who the next manager at Pittodrie will be. The Dons take on bottom-placed Livingston tomorrow. Leven also hasn't ruled out being in charge until the end of the season.
I've always said that the core of the staff have always been here. And I'm always honest with the boys. We have the meetings and we sit down saying, listen, if it's week to week, this is what I expect from you. This is the standards you've set now. 2 wins in the bounce, so that's what I expect going into the next game. The same attitude, the same desire, shots and goal. So nothing changes from my side. So we're just working week to week right now.
Now here's Philip with the weather forecast.
Light winds rolling in from the west. We'll be joined by some very welcomed ice creams. TUI sponsors STV Weather.
Hello and a very good afternoon to you. Well, for some of us it has been a snowy start to the day, elsewhere a damp and grey start, and unfortunately that is continuing through the course of the afternoon, but we are starting to slowly see our temperatures climbing because we're now dragging in milder air from the southwest. So temperatures today reaching highs of around 8 or 9 degrees Celsius. Early evening we'll continue to see this band of rain working its way north and eastwards. Eventually that will start to clear, things turn a little bit drier across the northeast. Then around midnight this more widespread band of heavy rain creeps in from the south with lows of around 1 or 2 degrees. Bye-bye.
TUI sponsors STV Weather.
That's all for this lunchtime. Norman will be back at 6. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.